Today, I want to share with you a great way to help children gain confidence and raise their performance using time travel. I refer to positive education skills as everyday magic because they have some amazing ways to help children perform at their best. But do they really include time travel? Yes. Let me explain how and why. Let's take a moment to imagine what someone from 100 years ago would make of life today. All of the things that they'd have known then that have changed so much. And there are many things that we take for granted that simply did not exist at that time. But you don't need to go back as far as 100 years to see how dramatically things have changed. Try 50 years ago, or even just 20 years. Our life is so different now, and the pace of that change is not slowing down. If anything, it's quickening. It is possible that the world our children will experience as adults could look almost unrecognisable to us. We do not know where they will go or what they will do. So how can we hope to equip them for success in their lives? Because we know some things will not change. There will be challenges in their lives. There will be times when they need to muster all of their mental strength and confidence to take on something difficult and rely on their inner reserves to see them through. They will need resilience and courage. And the ability to call on these qualities and give things their best shot is something they can learn, starting right now. If, as teachers and parents, we want children to perform at their best, they need to feel at their best. We know children are better able to do well when they feel empowered, confident, and realise that if they do not succeed, they are strong enough to try again, or do things differently. The secret to facing future challenges with this great attitude lies in their past, which is where the time travel comes in. They need to learn mental time travel so they can move qualities like grit, engagement, perseverance, and confidence from their past successes into future challenges. Mental time travel has a number of steps, and it is best done with the children working in pairs or small groups. Step 1 is at my best. For this stage, the children need to take it in turns to remember a past moment when they have felt at their best. Anything will do. It could be something obvious like winning a prize or passing a test. But it could equally be a moment when they were kind to a friend, helped out at home, or read an inspiring book. As they discuss being at their best, encourage them to notice how they felt at the time, to really try and reconnect with those feelings again in the present. Step 2 is finding what worked. Once the children have been able to reconnect with the feeling of being at their best, it's time to look at the details. Help them tease out what about that past situation made a difference. Was it being part of a team? Or perhaps it was having quiet time alone? Was it because the situation was significant for them? Were they doing something they knew well, or enthusiastic about something new? Was it preparation that helped most, or spontaneity? Were they inspired by someone, or moved by compassion? As they uncover the details, they are actually learning what helps them to be successful, what helps them to give of their best. This is an incredibly important lesson and has long-term implications for performance. Step 3 is using the past to impact the future. When faced with something difficult, the children can now look at what usually helps them to be at their best and see how this can work for them again. If the conditions they need to be successful already exist in their new challenge, they can remember to pay particular attention to them. If not, they need to think about how best they can recreate them. Step 4 is getting the feelings right. Before tackling something tricky, encourage the children to tap into the feelings they remembered when being at their best in the past. Everything from how they stood to the thoughts they were thinking. Bring them all into their new situation. By focusing in this way, they can bring all of those great positive emotions into the present to give themselves a confidence boost. As a teacher or a parent, you can help your children to draw more and more on the strengths and qualities that have worked for them in the past and to develop them. By repeatedly using mental time travel in this way, they can grow their strengths and find out more and more about how to raise their performance, greeting each new situation with greater confidence. This is an amazing skill for life, whatever the future may look like. Helping children raise their performance by understanding how they work best is one of the skills included in Everyday Magic, a course for teachers to bring the power of positive education to the classroom. If you've enjoyed this video, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel where you can find other videos in this series. You can also find out more about us here.